Hey guys, Vampire20 back again, and today we're going to take a look at the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker on the Nintendo Switch. This is an FMV title, which means full motion video, and this game is all about interviewing people to try to figure out who murdered Dr. Dekker. So it's like a mystery game, and every game is different. There's like 6 different outcomes. Let's go ahead and start this up and see what it's all about.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind,
Doctor.
let's not keep the pace. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor, you're
and after
late.
all those And after all those promises, never mind. Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, I think we get to actually play now. That girl was a bit annoying, if I do say so myself. As you can see, people are going to start sitting on this sofa. You can scroll through them with the R button. There's Nathan. We got Mariana. It takes a second to load. And then we got Ellen. And then what do we got? We got Claire. And we got Bryce. So we got a bunch of people here that we're going to be pretty much asking questions. And the whole purpose of this game is to try to ask questions and figure out who murdered Dr. Dekker. And you're going to have to choose who you think the murderer is at the end of the game. And every game is different, so let's go ahead and I want to go with Mariana first, and you can actually type in your own questions, and I'll show you how that works here. You can just go ahead and put we can ask her who she is. If you're playing in handheld mode, it's a lot easier because you can just use the touchscreen to type, but I'm using the Pro Controller, so I have to do it the hard way. Who are you? Let's go ask her that.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
So like I said, you can just type any question you want. I like to go ahead and use the predetermined questions because I guess I'm lazy. I don't want to type out a bunch of questions because they will pretty much give you the questions that you probably should be asking her anyways. Let's see. Do you know anything about the murder? Let's go ahead and ask her that.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
All right, let's see. What else do we want to ask her? Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
That's what Dr. Dekker would say.
So I'm not sure if this chick has like a crush on Dr. Dekker or what. Let's see. Why are you here?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Yikes. Public nudity. Okay. Let's see. Why have they been picking you up for public nudity?
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Okay, so this girl is nuts. She's downright nuts. Do you black out often?
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
So this is kind of cool how you can ask questions. Let's go ahead and move on to somebody else. Let's go on to Ellen. And I'm just going to ask her the same question. Who are you? Let's go ahead and type that in and see what she responds. I think it's kind of cool how you can type in your own questions and they have predetermined one as well. Let's see what she says. Who are you?
Elin, I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Man, she's really spunky. Okay, let's see a predetermined one. You mentioned dating.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Okay, let's go ahead and ask her some more questions. Let's see, what problem is she here for?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
So as you can see, guys, I don't want to bore you to death here, but you literally will go and ask every single character in this game questions, and it does get repetitive at times, but I found it to be quite fun. I actually already beat this game once already, and it's a different experience every time. Supposedly there's different killers, so I think there's like 6 different outcomes. I'm not sure. I've only played it once so far. Let's see.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that it didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Now, after you ask a bunch of questions, you can end up going to the next day. But you do want to make sure you ask as many questions as possible so you get more clues on who you think the murderer is. Let's ask why she's here.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Okay, so she's a nut job, too. It looks like maybe all these people are nut jobs. Let's go ahead and ask Bryce. Oh, there we go. Who are you?
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
Did I know Dr. Dekker? No, I did not know Dr.
He was
Dekker.
an antagonistic psycho. I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
So this guy is a nutcase too. Seems like there's a trend here. Everyone that I'm trying to help has some type of problem. Let's see what his problem is.
Originally I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Okay, so this guy is very depressed. All right, let's move on to Nathan and let's ask him a few questions before we go ahead and end this video. Let's see. Tell me about Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but He won't remember it that way.
Already getting creepy vibes. Why wouldn't he remember it that way? Did you kill him, Nathan? I don't know. I don't know. What's wrong with you, Nathan?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No, you are not, Nathan, but guys, that's pretty much it for right now. I just wanted to give you a quick look at this game. It comes out tomorrow. It's basically like you're playing through a movie. You're asking a bunch of questions to all these different characters, and then at the end, you have to actually choose who you think the murderer is. It's a really cool game. I've never played a game quite like it before, where you get to pretty much interrogate people to try to figure out who the murderer is, and it's like a live action movie. That's pretty much all for right now, guys, and there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.